So, iPhones, they're just plain boring as hell. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tech and T, man. Hit you with another video. So let's go ahead and get into this because this is a topic that I have been wanting to talk about for so long because this has been a statement when it comes to iPhones for such a long period of time, and that is that they are boring. Now, you already know iPhone 13 has been out. They've been the talk of the town. People have been just giving these phones really praises, saying that they're peak iPhone, everything like that. And I also did a poll saying you guys what you think might be phone of the year by what's out right now. And I'll show you those results. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but I just want to speak about the iPhone is boring thing, all right? Because this has been a statement that's been going around for everybody who is anti-Apple. And it's most from people who are just don't really care for Apple. Now, you may have some of your people out there that have both, like myself, iOS, Samsung, OnePlus, whatever it may be, that has a certain respect for the iPhone. But some people just always go and here in the comment section just saying it's flat out boring. You know that poll I showed you a minute ago? You should go and look at the comments up there. You got people up there, oh, they've had the same design and phone for 4 years, you Apple sheep. Like, that's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and sit down because I want to raise the question, what do you want your smartphone to do? All right. And we're going to go ahead and run through the basics of an iPhone because when I think of a phone, yes, having fun and different things like that is cool. And when I think of fun, I think of foldables, not really Android in general. I think of foldable phones, AKA Z Fold, Z Flip phones. Those are fun phones. Those are innovative phones. But then you have on this other cloud over here, the iPhone. All right. So that's why I raised the question. What do you truly want your phone to do? And I'm keeping both of these phones in comparison because I see so many people in comment section bring those foldables up compared to the iPhone. All right. So that's what we're keeping them. Keep them in this little floating imaginary cloud right here. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're talking about basic phone functions. Now, we have to consider price in this. Price is a big deal right now in this whole conversation because me personally, and you guys let me know in the comment section, what would you rather do? Would you rather pay over $1,000 for a phone that's innovative, but yet still lacking in some areas, not quite polished here or there? It folds, it flips, it transforms into Optimus Prime, but at the same time, it's lacking when it comes to certain features, AKA battery life, AKA cameras, where are some of the most important pillars when it comes to a smartphone. All right. You take old boring Joe right here. Take old boring Joe iPhone and take a look at those two features that I just talked about. All right. Let's take battery and camera into consideration. Now, starting off with the camera, some people will say this is subjective. All right. And it is. You know, I still think Google takes the best pictures hands down, even though, yes, I am an Apple person. I'm an Apple fan. If you want to call me an eye sheep, then bad, call me the sheep, you know what I mean? But the thing about this is the Apple cameras, the iPhone cameras, they're reliable. They're consistent. You cannot deny that fact of it. I had my son's birthday party, man. I had the Z Flip 3. I love the Z Flip 3. I still do love that phone, but I was so happy that my phone came on Friday and my son's birthday was that Saturday because for two reasons. I feel like I was going to have to worry about battery life because I was constantly on my phone, people trying to call me, trying to find a park location, just trying to do so many things. And then for one, I was scared I was going to run out of battery. And then for two, I wanted consistent video. I wanted consistent cameras. And we already know when it comes to those foldables, the cameras are, I'm not going to talk about it because a lot of people get offended. They're going to get upset and get in their feelings, but it's not the best out there on the market. They're okay. They're decent. They can get the job done. But I needed two things when it came to that day. I needed a reliable camera and I needed a good battery. And that's what I got with the 13 Pro Max at the time. I didn't have the Pro. I downgraded and got the Pro, but that is what I got. So this is what I'm talking about, fun. People always say, I want to do widgets. I want to customize my home screen. I want to customize my lock screen. That is cool. I'm with you, all right? I like customizing my home screens. I like having stuff where I want to have them. I like having widgets. Yes, that is a little bit limited when it comes to Apple. I am not acting like this iPhone is the greatest smartphone out there. I do think it is the best iPhone out there, not the best smartphone. Future video coming on the channel, man, because I got thoughts about that. So just take a note what I said. Best iPhone, not the best smartphone. So I'm telling you out there that there are phones out there that does things better than the iPhone. The S21 Ultra, an amazing phone. Just about the best Android phone you can be running for the phone of the year. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3, an amazing, fun, innovative phone. But take those two phones. S21 Ultra, probably one of the best phones out there in the market, but the battery life I've seen from my personal experience have been inconsistent. Some people get amazing battery life. Some people get okay battery life. When it comes to the Z Flip 3, most people don't get good battery life. Cameras, you got some people saying they beat this and they beat that. They're okay. I've had it. I've experienced it. I've took a bunch of pictures with it. The cameras are just okay at best. Let's go back to old plain old bag iPhone. All right, old boring Joe right here once again. These just get it done in everything that they need to get it done in. Camera, check. It's nice. It's consistent. Build quality, amazing. It's consistent. You might find it boring. I find it some of the most refined devices out there when we're talking about looks. Battery life, the best battery life on the market. Not when it comes to the 13 Pro. Well, this is kind of better than some of those big dog flagships that's out there that Samsung or anybody else offers. But the 13 Pro Max, bar none, battery champ out there. Now, I know some of you may say, yo, T, you coming off like a major sheep right now. But no, sometimes people just don't like hear the truth the way it's delivered to them. And in my opinion, I would rather take, and this goes to another question that I want y'all to comment down below. Would you rather take a innovative $15-some hundred phone? All right. I'm not sure if I asked this already, but this is what I'm trying to get to. Would you rather take that super innovative phone that's lacking in a few areas, or would you rather take a hit on the customization, take a hit on some of the fun factor, and just get some phones that's going to be reliable and do everything that you need them to do and be there for you when you need them to be there for you? That's what a smartphone is. Not this thing that you can, and I know this is subjective, but I don't want to put Wolverine on my Spider-Man on my lock screen. That's cool. You want to put you're hanging off the pinhole when it comes to the camera. All of those things are cute. None of those things help the functionality of your phone and going to get you throughout the day in the most consistent way possible. So that's kind of what I'm talking about in this video. The comment that the iPhones are just boring, I'm like, yes, they are some of the boring phones. If people are used to iOS, yes, it can be something that you just grown to adapt. When you go over from Android to iOS, that's when you start to hear a lot of the comments of people saying they're boring, and I respect it. I can see that because even me using the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip for a long period of time and then coming back down to an iPhone, it's very familiar, it's very constant, it's very regular, aka what some people call boring. But in my opinion, I would rather take this boring old phone that just sits on the front step all day long, does the same thing, eats the same thing, cooks the same thing, because I know one thing about the iPhone is that it's always going to be there when I need it to. I'm not going to have to second guess the cameras. I'm not going to have to second guess the performance. I'm not going to have to second guess the battery. I'm not going to have to second guess the display. Everything is going to work the way I want it to out the box without doing a bunch of tweaking this and tweaking that. Let's just be real. When Android get a phone, you can have a tip and tricks video that's an hour long because there's so many things you got to turn off. You got to do this. You got to peek this. You got to turn these things off in the back. I'm not doing any battery saving tips with the iPhone. I take it out the box. I restore it from my old phone and I start using it without tweaking a single thing. Because why? It's reliable and just works. But I said, I know everybody has a different opinion. This is just plain old Technically T hitting you with another commentary / opinionated video. All right. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. Let's get the conversation started down below because I feel like the conversation is about to get hectic when it comes to this video because some people just love to, you think you're getting your feelings too much when it comes to these smartphones. And sometimes I get a little passionate about it as well. But guess what? None of these companies are paying us unless you work for Apple, unless you work for Samsung, OnePlus. I was going to say LG, but they don't make phones anymore. But you get what I'm saying. Let's not take it that serious, man. Let's just have some nice conversation down below, whether you agree or whether you disagree. I'm there for it all, man. But Technically T, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Make sure you do the YouTube things. Comment down below. Like I said, hit that like, turn that subscribe button on. You don't turn the subscribe button on. You turn the bell on so you don't miss out on any future videos. But until next time, it's your boy. I'm about to get up out of here. Later.